Hey YouTube, welcome back to Dwayne's World. So today's video is not going to be a long video. It's going to be a pretty quick video. But you may also be curious why I'm starting my video from inside my garage. It's not typically where I start my videos. But don't worry, it's for no special reason. The only reason, in fact, that I'm doing that is just because one of the neighbors seems like they have some construction going on. So there's a lot of nailing going on outside. There's some drills and compressors. So I figured let me go ahead and kick off the video here from inside my garage, just to kind of do an intro and kind of tell you guys about what today's video is going to be about. And it's really all about mowing. You know, today it's going to be about laying down that stripe action. And the reason why I'm throwing down that stripe action and mowing is just because in my next video, and you'll see that very shortly in the next day or so, is I'm going to be doing a fungicide insecticide treatment on my lawn. And I always love to get in a mow right before I do that. So the one other thing I just wanted to mention was about my last video. With my last video, I just want to thank everybody because the feedback has been phenomenal. That video really kind of scared me, to be honest with you, because I don't like necessarily, I don't think the overwhelming majority of people want to see a 35-minute video on YouTube. But I definitely appreciate you guys and the feedback you've given me that says, you know what, Dwayne, we really appreciate the fact that you took the time to put together quality content that really explains things. And it seems like it's really going to help people, especially if they're newer to the backlapping process on the McLean, or they maybe have done it in the past and still had questions on the proper way to do it. Now, again, I'm not a mechanic. I'm not a McLean employee. This is just what I found and research I've done on the proper ways to do it and just talking to different people. This is the formula I feel that works best for me, and I wanted to be able to pass that along to you guys. And with that, let's get to that mow action because I know that's what you guys want to see. I gotta tell you, I don't know if it's ever gonna cool down here in Southern California. You know, I thought we'd be in the 80s this week, and it looks like we're still gonna be in the low 90s. At this rate, Bermuda's never gonna go into dormancy, but at the same time, I'm not gonna complain about it because we definitely got some nice stripe action today using the cow trimmer. Now, full disclosure, my plan wasn't necessarily to use the cow trimmer today. Yes, I know. Don't mean to upset anybody with that comment, but my plan originally was to use the 25-inch McLean that is a guest in Dwayne's World today. Now, I wasn't able to do that. Unfortunately, you know, the mower is not in a condition right now to mow. Nothing to do with the reel. The reel is sharp. It is ready to go. What the issue is has to do with the gas tank. So because the gas tank has a pretty nasty fuel leak, I'm not able to mow with it. All the gas is pretty much just leaking out of it as soon as you go to fill it up. So gonna have to get that replaced, but it would have been nice to be able to get that out here. I'm sure at some point, once we get that mower all up and running the way it should, you know, I'll do a mow so you guys can see how it performs on my lawn. All right, definitely liking that stripe action. Looking good. Again, single stripes today in this direction here. You know, you could still see some of my stripe action from my last mow with the 20-inch McLean going in that direction. So it kind of got a little bit of a double cut action going on today, even though I've only laid down the single stripes. Again, very happy with this color. It looks good. Cannot complain about it. And definitely loving the fact that we still have this heat here, keeping our Bermuda looking awesome. All right, I swear it never fails, right? As soon as I'm finished with that video that I just started to wrap up out there, I had to cut it off because the construction started up again. I swear I must have mowed during their lunch break because they had no issues and no noise in the background. And as soon as I'm going to try to wrap up my video, I got to come into the garage here. You know, it's fine though. It's cooler in here than it was outside. But definitely appreciate you know, you guys watching today's video. But again, it's a prelude to my next video that has to do with the fungicide and insecticide treatment that I'll be doing tomorrow. So please take a look for that video because that will soon be released after this video. All right, so the last thing I just want to mention is if you are a fan of the California trimmer, like I know you are, just like Dwayne's World is a huge fan of the California trimmer, you are absolutely going to want to subscribe to my channel and you're absolutely going to want to watch some of my future content in the next week or so. Let me just say that certain people that are connected to California trimmer reached out to certain people that are connected to Dwayne's World. And because of those conversations, I have some things lined up that I want to be able to highlight on my channel here that I think you guys, it's all about you guys, are going to really enjoy when it comes to some of the things I have lined up here. So all I'm going to say, not going to go into any more detail. I think I've already kind of let the cat out of the bag, so to speak. But at the same time, you want to learn more, make sure you subscribe, make sure you comment below, like my videos, and as always, be excellent and party on.